A question that's been popping up lately is what are my favorite Lovecraftian horror stories? So here are some of my top picks in absolutely no particular order. First up is The Terrible Old Man, which The Terrible Old Man is a retired sea captain, and it is hinted at multiple times in the story that he has messed with powers of the occult. He isolates himself in a cottage, and most of the town's people steer clear of him. However, this changes one night where a group of thieves make the unwise choice of trying to rob him. Next up is The Color Out of Space, which is a textbook and perfect cosmic horror. The story will focus around a meteorite that crash lands on a farm, and from this meteorite will emit this very strange and unnatural color that will seem to behave in ways that violate all laws of nature. At first, everyone thinks that the color is a blessing. However, over time, they realize that the color is horrifically mutating everything and driving everyone mad. Next up is The Shadow over Innsmouth. A young man is touring New England when he learns of a town known as Innsmouth. All its surrounding towns hate Innsmouth, and every person he comes in contact with him warns him not to go. This is due to the fact that the town and the people have what's called the Innsmouth look, meaning that it looks heavily diseased and mutated, and that the town itself is run by a paganistic cult known as the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Not only that, but outsiders, including government officials who have ventured into Innsmouth, have mysteriously disappeared. Now, despite these warnings, his curiosity gets the best of him, and he takes a bus into town just to realize that everything they said about Innsmouth was 100% accurate. When he tries to leave town, his bus will suspiciously break down, and he will be forced to spend the night. Up next is Dr. Herbert West, Reanimator. Dr. Herbert West is a medical doctor from Miskatonic University who has become obsessed with believing that the human body is just a biological machine and can be restarted or reanimated. And he is successful in creating an alchemic solution or reagent that can reanimate the dead. Now, this poses two huge problems. One is the steady and ethical supply of human corpses, and number two is that as he perfects this reanimation solution, so do the results, which then leads to all his experiments coming back to haunt him. And last but not least, the case of Charles Dexter Ward. Charles Ward has been a student of history, and unfortunately, this led to him discovering his accursed ancestor known as Joseph Curwen. Joseph Curwen is somebody that was alive during the witch trials as well as the American Revolution, and that dabbled in the dark arts of the occult, which led to his own demise. He was seemingly and intentionally erased from history, which then leads to an obsession within Ward to kind of investigate and uncover the truth. Unfortunately, the doctor realizes that Ward has followed in Joseph Curwen's footsteps, and he now will do anything to save the young man's life.